Greetings, Coach, GM, Super Coaching Director, Trevor James. My name is Sean Novak, and I'm submitting this video in exchange or in the form of a resume. Okay, just to get your eye a little bit. I would like to submit this as my resume and expression of my desire to become the new head coach of the Detroit City FC men's side. I have a few things that I'd like to share with you that will convey why I'm a good candidate for this position. Now, first of all, undeniably, I'm dedicated to this club. Look, I made a podcast. I made a podcast like 5 years ago, and it's still going. Like, come on, like, did you make a podcast? Did you make a podcast? I made a podcast. I'm just saying, not, just saying, I made a podcast. Next, I've helped work on a variety of things with this club through the years. For example, I was there to help with keywords. Look, I'm right. I think that's me right there. I'm not sure what that is right there. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's me. Yeah, that's me. Let's just say that's me. So I've been there. I've been around. I know what's going on. I know the culture of this club. I've been a part of creating this culture. I've done many things. I've tweeted a lot of tweets. I've shared a lot of stuff on Facebook. When we post things, I repost them. I retweet them. I share them. I've been there. Undeniably, I've been there. Really good qualities, consistency, presence. That's what you probably are looking for in a good coach in the USL Championship. Next, I worked at the field house. I mean, I still work as a field house as a part-time supervisor. So, I know where the equipment is for practices, and I know where the treats are delivered that go to the players. So with me at the helm, we will have treats and equipment faster than you have ever seen in the 11 years of existence of this club. That I can guarantee, maybe. Next, coaching experience. I do have a pretty lengthy background in coaching, right? I'm an academic advisor, so that is, I'm coaching students to get their degrees, right? I teach a couple courses. I'm coaching students to learn the discipline of sociology. Clearly, I'm well equipped to teach somebody something else, right? But in addition to that, I've been a volunteer assistant coach for a local high school for 3 months. Not 1, not 2, but 3 months. I couldn't actually make the practices, but I showed up to the matches with a bald head and tattoos all over. And why high school boys looked at me like, who is this guy speaking to us at halftime? But in those 3 months, my presence made an impact. Just saying, all right? Also, maybe more relevant and more recent, I am the captain, as well as the coach, as well as the general manager. I selected and recruited all of the players for the Raging Rec Rockers, which is an adult co-ed recreational team that plays on Mondays at the field house. I mean, come on, do you play at the field house on Monday nights? I don't know. I don't see you there. I'm there. You're not. I'm not saying that. I'm not shooting at you. I'm just saying that's dedication. Again, consistency, presence, right? And even under my leadership as the captain, coach, GM, sporting director of the Raging Rec Rockers, through our first 4 matches, we have shown progression. We've lost as bad as 11-2. We've lost as bad as 6-1. We've lost as bad as 8-2. We're gonna lose tonight 2-0 because unfortunately we have to forfeit. We don't have enough women to play. I'm sorry, and the boys are dropping out too. So I don't know, but progression: 11-2, 6-1, 8-2. Now we're only gonna lose 2-0 because when you forfeit, you lose 2-0. I mean, progression went from 11, 8, and 6 goals conceded to flipping this club around to only conceding 2 goals. Sorry, forgot two. That's pretty impressive, you have to admit. Now, third point that I like to bring up, I got a positive attitude. I have what they call a growth mentality. For example, my daughter, she's 3.5 years old, and I have full confidence that at 3.5 years old, from this point on, she's going to get taller. She's going to get taller. As she gets older, she's going to get taller. And if she doesn't, it's okay. It's okay. I will keep watering her until she grows, because you know why? I have grit. I have persistence. I'm from the west side of Detroit. We do not give up. We have a never say die attitude. My daughter's going to get taller. And so can you if you believe in yourself. Next, positive attitude, growth mentality related to that. I draw a lot of lessons from my many failures in life. like, I fail a lot. I fail a lot of things. But that failure provides opportunity for great lessons. I have learned lessons more than anyone else in the world. It's facts, it's science, it's simple mathematics. Come on, let's do this. Fourth, I have a large network. I know a lot of people, not a lot of them. They don't necessarily know a lot about soccer, but some of them do know a little bit about soccer. In fact, some of them, with myself included, have resolved this whole promotion and relegation issue in the United States soccer over Twitter. And you have to admit, it's pretty efficient and it's pretty creative. Not only that, it's a cost-saving measure, right? I could save us a lot on travel costs, where you might have to have a coach, not for a match, but travel across the country to have meetings with other coaches. Look, you don't need to send me anywhere. Just get on Twitter, baby. Get on Twitter. Save us all kinds of line items on travel costs. Twitter is where we're going to go. This is the new, X, right? But I'm just going to call it Twitter. Whatever, right? Anyway, in closing, Coach, Trevor, Mr. James, Gaffer, consider me a candidate for the position of head coach of the men's side of Detroit City FC. Do the right thing. This is what the people truly want. Trust me. Don't make them mad.